Annoying anime tropes. Hold on. Loki will watch this.
Anime tropes. Either you hate them or you love them. And for me, I absolutely hate them. No matter how many times this topic has been talked about on YouTube, anime tropes are still a relevant topic because of how many times it occurs in anime. I'm talking tropes like screaming equals funny, unnecessary fan service being shoved to your
Yes. Yes. Fan service can 100% ruin a fucking anime. 100%. It'd be uncomfortable watching anime as a grown ass man sometimes, because like sometimes a lot of motherfuckers be in high school, they're showing like their panties and shit like that, and they're in their little like schoolgirl uniforms. That should be mad uncomfortable, nigga. Like you could tell me the plot of your show without mentioning this little girl's private parts.
face, or even a girl screaming. Yeah, that. Been watching anime more lately since I haven't done so in like a fat minute. In other words, since Solo Leveling Season 2 ended. And today, I wanted to talk more about annoying anime tropes because why not? Plus, I ran out of video ideas. So, now that we're on the same page, let's get started with the first one.
That's what great thing about being a reaction channel, at least from my live channel. You can always just steal another nigga's idea and put your own on top of it, bro. Being a reaction channel is literally lit. Back in 2025, people still say that shit, like unironically speaking. Yo, y'all gotta understand that there's a bunch of cringe bags on the internet still, bro. Everywhere. Hold on. I'll show you an example.
Boom. Really? There's one thing I'll tolerate and one thing I won't, is any other man putting his hands on my girl.
You're literally a f***ing animal. Shut the fuck up. The little cringe bags, they're all over the internet, bro. You will never escape them. It could be 2036. Why you have to have the backside of love proximity chat? Proximity chat's hilarious.
One being lolis and shotas.
I feel like pedophilia is so deeply enriched in Japanese culture, bro. Like, it be poisoning a lot of y'all anime fans' brand, bro. Anime says this bitch is 1,000 years old. If she's like has the physical attributes of a child, you should never feel attraction towards her. One thing about lolicons, though, people that enjoy loli, is that you'll genuinely prove valid points why you think this is pedophilia. They'll just call you the hard R. They'll just literally call you the hard R. Like you'll bring up valid points and they'll just be racist. So you can't really argue with these niggas too. That's literally just a conversation you're gonna have to have with God or the devil. You'll probably meet that motherfucker really soon.
They're defined as characters that have a childlike appearance, mostly regardless of their age. This is a trope that is popular amongst the anime community and is also popular amongst a specific group of people. Now, this trope is annoying, to say the least, and very weird. Like, the creators must have some of the most messed up brains if they're going to create characters that look like kids. And keep this in mind, most countries out there have ages of consent that range around like...
Wasn't the age of consent like 9 in Japan at a time? It raised from 13 to 16. At least 2,000 weird anime hentai drama motherfuckers killed themselves that day.
I don't know, 16, 17...
Moved to Japan.
18, and some go as low as 13. Why most of them are not 18 is a mystery to me. And people who often defend this trope say that the character's age is 700 years old, so that means I can draw NSFW off that character. And those are the same people who frankly deserve to be in the same cell as every Epstein. But this trope is so annoying because what happens when you guys find out that these characters have children? If I find that out, I'd be bashing my head to the wall just even the thought of my mom looking like a 10-year-old and giving birth to me at her like 30s. Which goes to show you that anime is willing to commit many taboos and everybody is willing to eat it up. Like, there is no reason that you're going to give me not to call the FBI on you and instantly reporting you. Now, next up we got is Tsundere.
You wanna know, yo, Goyard is Tsundere. Do you guys have Tsundere homies, bro? Motherfucker playing hard to get. Goyard, let's play some. I will, not because you told me to. Depends on the day. Are you a tsundere, nigga? I feel like since anime became way more mainstream, bro, it's like the weird subcategories of the anime community came to life more. Cosplayers are cool, but like, the shotacons, the lolicons. I hate traps. That's not really an anime thing, but like, I feel like that's become more popularized, The anime community thinks just because like, anime became more mainstream, like your your fetishization of children is just like, that's accepted too. Like, anime's popular, so this must be popular too. No, nigga, you're still weird.
Tsundere. A tsundere is a personality, typically in romance, often given to a girl where the girl belittles and calls the boy they have a crush on an idiot and pretends that she doesn't really love him, but when in reality, the opposite is actually true, but they don't want to admit it. Personally, I like this personality, okay? It's pretty funny and adorable.
I know it's annoying, nigga. It's like, damn, bro. I understand it's anime and all, but it shows a lack of emotional intelligence. It's like, nigga, what the fuck? A lot of animes happen in high school, so I guess.
Because, I mean, they're trying their best not to be as delusional as possible. And every time when this happens, it's like, bruh, just take the shot while you still can. But this one...
perverted.
And every time when this happens, like, bruh, just...
Even this... One thing that's really... Oh, yeah. One thing that's real mad popular in anime is incest. Like, you perverted big brother. He was just talking about, like, oh my god, like he doesn't have feelings for other character. Brother, sister, father, mother, auntie. It's just some weird incest shit, bro. Even just like in porn in general, why the fuck is that shit so normalized, bro? My step family is my real family damn near, bro. Like that shit's gross, bro. What, just because if I impregnate you, at least the kid won't come out retarded.
Take the shot while you still can. But this one can be annoying sometimes. Like some of these girls are willing to call the guy an idiot whenever he is one, but not all the time. I mean, give my man some credit. He's not a complete idiot all the time. And sometimes they can be super caring to the guy they like, but whenever they do, they'll just end up calling you an idiot or...
It's like I feel like one thing it's been done so many times it becomes so corny, bro. It's like, oh my god, I'm confessing my feelings for you. Baka, what are you doing? It's like, nigga, just accept his feelings, bro.
You guys know girls are not like this in real life, okay? So for all
I'm not, to be honest with you, the nigga who made this video, that's true, but I don't believe it coming from you, bro. You don't seem like that type to talk to him. To be honest with you, I can tell by your voice.
my fellow tsundere lovers, one thing I can say is they don't exist, okay? We can just only give up right now and just dream. To some...
Ew! Could you imagine if your partner was a tsundere? That would be so fucking annoying. Baby, I love you. Baka! What the fuck is that? Bitches are called Latinas. Literally. That meant Middle Eastern girls. Latinas and Middle Eastern girls literally do that heavy, bro. Middle Eastern girls and Latina girls will always hit you back, bro. They got this power complex thing.
Some tsunderes are annoying because they keep on saying that they're going to shoot their chance and ask their crush out, but the execution is either they're going to call the boy an idiot or sometimes beating them up to oblivion. Now we got fan service. Now before you guys flame me in the comment section, let me explain.
Yeah, anyone who's trying to flame me in the comments is literally just a porn addict.
Okay, I have no issue with fan service in any medium. I'm not completely fond with censorship, never, man. I mean,
Middle Eastern chicks be having the most ego, I swear to God, because their rich dad has told them, like, imagine your rich dad telling you you're a princess all your life, nigga. Of course I'm gonna have an ego. Nigga, you're not a princess, bitch, I'm royalty.
come on, I'm an artist for crying out loud. And whenever I see fan service of Cha Hae-in, you won't see me complaining at all. However, if the fan service is being shoved into our faces in a fight scene, being shoved to our faces in a serious moment.
Yeah, what anime I feel this the most with is Kill la Kill. Because Kill la Kill is my top 3 anime of all time. It's like, why the fuck am I seeing Ryoko's panties if she's in this crazy ass fight? High School DxD especially, too. Jacob Little Freak has watched all of High School DxD. I could never. Fire Force, yeah, I literally seen this bitch, she fell down and all her clothes came off. What is that? That was just so pointless. So like, I'm not watching this for the plot or to get a nut off. Not all, man, not all. So yeah, not all, just like, 95%. It's rare for High School DxD to not have a scene where there's not boobs in your face.
Being shoved nearly 25 times in one episode for no reason, that's where I kinda draw the line, bro. And for some reason, every harem/romance MC always have to like trip over plain air and land in a very respectful position on a girl, having their respectful hands on a girl's respectful body? Yeah, I try, bro. Now, I wouldn't have put this in my video if I didn't watch.
Yeah, you want to know the most, fan service can sometimes completely ruin a scene. You want to know, like, the worst JJK scene I've ever seen? What was, like, that brother and sister within that bed, bro? Like, the older sister and the younger brother, and she was just completely naked, and, like, he was gonna touch her? What the is that shit, bro? Sukino was done killing everybody, right? And after that, he just goes, and they're about to, nigga, that's your brother. Sometimes that shit could just completely derail the momentum of a show too, bro. It could have been me. I mean, it should have been. I mean, at least you're not in her family tree. We're gonna touch on sisters' opais? This shit weird, bro. May, I don't know if that, yeah, that's her name. That's no, the people with white hair.
The one moment from Blue Exorcist season 4 where Shura's sword was being taken from her by a demon through her chest. And for anyone who has watched Blue Exorcist season 4 already, if you know, you know. Immediately when that happened, I literally turned my head away from the screen as fast as possible. It was unwarranted, it was unexpected, it came out of nowhere, and that's where the problem lies in. And the animators know exactly what they're doing. How else do you think they animated moments like those, even though they were not in the source material for the anime? Bro, they're gooners too. They know exactly what you guys want.
Yeah, like, I'm God. How I feel about the anime community is damn near how I feel about the Marvel's Rivals community, bro. That's how I feel about the Marvel Rivals and Overwatch community, bro. Especially Overwatch, bro. Like, a lot of them, like, for a lot of these animes and for Overwatch, bro, the porn is literally bigger than the show sometimes, bro. Like, literally, Overwatch has a new video of Tracer and Widowmaker getting every single day, bro. A lot of the fan service just feels so unnecessary if it doesn't really extend the plot. I understand, like, Nami-san and Robin-san's big-ass boobs, like, they don't really glue my eyes to the screen at fucking all. Fire Force is the most egregious example. In my opinion, that shit is genuinely a movie, but it has tits every other scene. All my porn is produced more than the news.
Hey, is thank God and thank the Bible that I was not down bad enough to keep on looking. Now, the next one we got is a high-pitched anime voice.
This is more like a real-life example. Oh my God. This mainly applies to a lot of like the VTubers who intentionally like pitch their voices up to sound younger. That is disgusting. It's not every VTuber. There's a lot of people that literally do. They don't, like, there's been videos like where they talk off stream and shit like that. Like, you hear them, they don't speak like that at all. Why do they do that? That shit is weird. A lot of VTuber fans, they're attracted to youth. One thing that's weird about the VTuber community though, like a lot of the popular clips in the VTubing community is like, this is like literally the small character model talking about sex. Ohio sex. Sexu, sexagoy. That shit is gross. VTubers be chill. This got weird fans. That's what I'm saying. It's literally not the VTuber themselves clipping that. It's just their weird ass fans clipping that and just start cooting to that shit. Yeah, I have no problem with VTubers at all. It's just their communities are really fucking weird. Iron Mouse has like a bone deficiency or something like that, right? Like, literally, I will never talk shit about her. She's done so much for like the charity community. Like, literally, she's literally can't leave the house on some shit. I feel bad for that girl, Iron Mouse. I do too. Her voice weird though. I saw someone animate her model into NSFW. Yes, because niggas are porn addicts. They're porn addicts. That girl, she's fucking bedridden damn near. Hey, you wanna know what would make Iron Mouse so happy and proud with me? What if I just draw porn of her? Nigga, you're fucking cooked. I feel like the parasocial shit really gets bad on like the Pog side of like the internet. The Pog champ, you know, the Monka S, Monka W, like the weird parasocial niggas that literally are trying to find out every single detail about you and stalk you for hours. That's over there.
Swear, if I hear another little girl in anime having a headache-inducing voice that is so high-pitched one more time,
that's the point to show that they're young, bro. But like, I feel like that's fine in the anime, but when it transfers over to the real world, nigga, that's a problem.
I don't know how Japanese voice actresses do it, but whenever they have a role for a jolly happy girl, they somehow have to raise their pitch so high that I feel like I'm getting in
No, that's parasocial. No, the most parasocial thing you could do, like, I understand it's a meme and all, is spam W's in Kai Cenat's chat. Even though it's a big meme right now, the most parasocial shit you could do right now in the modern age is literally fucking spam W's chat. Right on, Kai. Yo, I feel like the perfect way to enjoy a Twitch stream is literally just have it on your second monitor. I can't watch a Twitch stream on my phone, ever. Twitch streams is supposed to be like background noise for me, bro. Like, even my favorite streamer right now, Soul Illuminati. Sometimes I can focus on just this shit, but for the main time, I'm usually like editing or doing something. Yeah, let me give some 100 subs to my boy. Yeah, just so he can say my name and then forget about me in literally 2 minutes. One thing I never understood is the motherfuckers that give Kai Cenat. Like, I can understand literally if you yourself buy a sub to him just because you enjoy his content, but gifting him 100 subs, like, Kai Cenat will be like, yo, big 100 gifted, yeah. So anyway, chat, like, nigga, that's, hey, live your life, nigga.
An atomic bomb-sized migraine. I don't know how they even do it. Their voices are so high. Did they inhale 10 freaking bottles of helium before they hit the record button? Whatever they are taking is made in the attempt to give me a third headache before I realized that I even went through the first and second one in a span of 5 seconds. How's that possible? Don't ask me, ask my head. Now, I can excuse Anya because, I mean, look at her. You're telling me that you guys are not gonna find her adorable and funny? Come on.
You see how that sound mad creepy? I've never seen like an anime little girl, but oh, she's so adorable. It just because I feel like this the connotations of like the connotation of it too, bro. It's like nigga, you creepy, like nigga, the bitch isn't real. You think Ana-chan's so kawaii? Nah, bro, I don't at all. It's kind of weird because like you don't like high pitched voices, right? But the reason you're gonna excuse Ana-chan is because she's cute.
And just a reminder, normal kids do not sound this high-pitched. If anything, they are bearable enough to hear. Yeah, so whenever you're watching, just make sure you have your volumes low because your ears are about to have a rude awakening if those high-pitched voices are blasted at max volume. Alright, the last one we got is announcing moves out loud. Unless the anime in question...
I can't. I'm not gonna lie. This is a good one. One anime it's so forced in is One Piece. You do not need to announce your moves at fucking all. But like in Naruto, Naruto is fire. Dragon Ball is fire, bro. But in One Piece, it feels so fucking forced. I'm not gonna lie. It doesn't fit.
Question is Pokemon.
Jujutsu Kaisen made it so that explaining your move enhances its power. Very true. I forgot about that. Some animes it doesn't fit, but like in Jujutsu Kaisen, that's fire, bro.
A lot of these characters need to realize that the reason why your enemy knows your next move is because you just said it out loud. I don't know how many anime characters or how many anime/manga characters nowadays still do not get that if you announce your attacks out loud to the enemy, then you are giving the enemy enough info to block your attack.
Hell yeah! What accounting firm is that?
Realized this was an annoying thing at first until I was watching Blue Exorcist a couple of days ago. Now, if you guys are not familiar,
exactly like that is what the fuck. What you said? He said Blue Exorcist or Blue Lock? Hold on.
Thing at first until I was watching Blue Exorcist
I thought you said Lock. Never mind.
Couple of days ago. Now, if you guys are not familiar with Blue Exorcist, basically a lot of exorcists have chants where they pretty much have to say it in order to summon like a spirit or an attack, something like that. And in the show, there's a guy nicknamed Lightning who is pretty dang strong and he summons a lightning horse. I think that might be the reason why he got his nickname. Now, he summoned the lightning horse using a chant, okay? But instead of saying the entire chant, which is what a lot of exorcists do, he shortened it by saying, and so on. Meanwhile, it takes like 30 seconds for all the rest of the exorcists to finish a chant only to find out that they're dead the next time. Like a lot of these exorcists can't even shorten their chants to make their lives easier. And no wonder
I kind of get it. I guess in Blue Exorcist, right? I kind of get it because like if they're literally doing like chants and incantations, then like I get it's gonna be a little bit longer. But like a lot of times it feels forced too, bro. I'm gonna still die on that hill that sometimes it feels forced.
Suck. Now, I'm not saying having names for your attacks is not really a bad thing. If anything, you can do so, I don't really care. But saying it out loud is not only cringe, but it's just cringe and stupid. Quit giving your enemies information, bro. And honestly, this is like one thing that is super annoying with a lot of shows. Maybe it's not even exclusive to anime, but every time I hear like a character announcing their moves, it's like, bro, why are you even doing that in the first place? Now, I can let that slide if the move in
what the fuck, nigga? What his anime? His drawing budget just went up like fucking $300. This nigga is real corny. Yeah, I mean, like I could just tell he's the average anime fan, so I'm not trying to rip on him too hard. A lot of anime fans be having fucking autism, so I'm not trying to rip on bro. Let me show you one manga I cannot read. It should be too long. What is this, nigga? There's not even fucking pictures. This is just reading a regular ass book. He's not even saying nothing no more, bro. This is Hunter x Hunter. Wow. To explain like Nen and shit like that, so I can get it, but it's like, damn, my nigga, show a picture. I can't read manga.
Question is very cool, and if the name is cool, like Kamehameha or Final Flash. But if not, yeah, you can shut up, bro. But anyways, that is all that I have for now. Check out the video on screen if you guys enjoyed this one and want more. But yeah, with that being said, I'm gonna watch the rest of Fate series.
Yeah, that nigga didn't even finish his own sentence. That was I don't know. I mean, that was a weird video, bro. But like, I feel like he didn't explain it. He can explain shit way better. But I was low key kind of fucking. I was kind of distracted by my food.